My name is David Carey, and part of the Carey family, and we've owned this property since I believe 1980. My father flew up to McCall in a little plane with some friends. He was going to the backcountry, never been up here before, and landed in McCall, and just absolutely the cliche, he fell in love with it. He loved the area, and basically within a few months we had a home here, and we've been coming here ever since, and it's an incredibly important place for our family, and we've been living here full time. And both of our kids are born here in the local hospital and gone to every day of school here, and it means an awful lot to us. It was always my father's intent to not develop these parcels of property. People used to kind of wind him up when we did the Jug Mountain Ranch development, that when will we develop this property? Because that was not part of the development. It was part of the Carey property, and we always ran cows or did a crop or something to that effect on it. And it was a buffer. It was a buffer for the homeowners inside. It was also a buffer for those going up and down farm to market to kind of keep that aesthetic, keep that look. But we didn't know the mechanism to do that. It's one thing to just say it and to keep it, but it's another thing to work with a group like the Payette Land Trust. And when the time came to do it right, to do it officially, we knew a lot of folks on the board and had a comfort level with the land trust, but we always knew that property would be conserved. We always knew it wouldn't be developed, and this was just the mechanism to do it. The rural landscape of farm to market in particular is very important. It's critical to us, and we have an opportunity with these parcels of land that kind of front all along farm to market in a unique part of the community there to preserve it. And so for us, it was a no-brainer. And not just to preserve it and never do anything with it. I think that's the critical thing, is still look after it, still run cows, still look after fences, do the right thing with the land, steward it correctly, work with partners to do the right thing to the land, let the wildlife navigate through there. It's becoming more and more important, and preserving what we can hopefully just sets the tone and the precedence for others to do the same thing. You can see it as a mechanism that, hey, look, I don't need to develop all of this land that I have. Can I do some of it? Can I do part of it? How do I steward it? How do I make sure it looks like this for years to come? And the land trust was a no-brainer. It was very clear to us that working with them would be the way that this would be looked after well beyond our lifetime, and honestly, even our children. So it's a big deal. When my dad came up here those many years ago, and you fly over, you drive down the road, or whatever it is that you do, it is the pasture that you find appealing. It is the fences. It is the cows. It is all those little things, little dirt roads and whatnot. So it's funny to say or hear people say, conserving it, what's the point, or it's wasted. It's not. It's when we all drive around, whether it's 2025 or 1995 or 1980, it's that driving down the road, looking around, and you fall in love with that pastoral, agricultural look. You don't fall in love with 100 houses. You don't fall in love with a gated, entryway. You don't. It's the cows. It's the fences. That's the nostalgia. That's the important thing. And it's not just nostalgia. It's the character of the community. It's relief from development. It's important. It's extremely important.